So, hi dear Sagittarius, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general no contact love reading for all the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the month of June 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. Action can be from your side also. Okay, please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start, Sagis. The person that you are in no contact or no communication with their current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the Death card and the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. They are very very heartbroken. They are feeling very very hurt here, hurt and heartbroken, and they are very okay. This person is still going through a lot of pain because of whatever happened between you guys. Especially if it is a recent breakup or separation, like 3 weeks to 3 months ago only. So they are still suffering from the pain of this breakup or separation, or if there was a third party in the dynamic, for whatever reason, whether they were with the third party or you were, or maybe both of you, this situation is still bringing them a lot of pain. So they are still suffering from the pain of the situation on a deeper level. On a conscious level, they are feeling like there's nothing left in the situation that can change the situation, bring the situation back to normal, bring the situation back to that kind of feelings or that kind of energy, the way you guys used to share with each other. And now they're feeling like they should keep on moving towards calmer water. They should not wait for anything to happen in this direction anymore. They should stick to the reality and the truth of the situation. And the reality and the truth here is that this is over, and they should just keep moving forward. They should just try to leave the past baggages, the hurt and pain and everything behind, and they should keep on moving on the path of healing, keep on working on the healing process of theirs. So now they feel like the situation has ended, plus it has become something that it is never going to be as loving, nurturing, caring kind of connection or bond as it used to be at some point of time. And this chapter is completely transformed from a very loving, nurturing kind of connection to it is never going to be the same again kind of a thing. And they are trying to make peace with this thought, with this reality of the situation, and they are asking for the courage from the universe to keep moving forward. Okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? So I have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Emperor. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This person wants to learn from the situation as much as they can. They want to grow spiritually. They want to connect with their higher self, and they want to work on their spirituality, maybe religious. Now they want to become more religious, and or they want to connect with somebody with whom they can connect with, and they can heal themselves a lot, and they are going to get spiritual benefits also from the situation. Okay, so they want to transmute this painful experience of their life into a spiritual message or spiritual growth and spiritual healing kind of a thing on a deeper level, on a conscious level. They still want to hold on to this hope that someday you guys will be able to connect or reconnect again. Someday you guys will be able to have a cordial kind of connection, at least a friendship kind of a deal, at least with each other, if not a full-fledged romantic relationship. But they don't want to express it. They don't want to say it. They just don't want to look vulnerable in front of you, Sagittarius. This person just doesn't want to look vulnerable. They just don't want to look weak. They just don't want to look like they care for you, and they still want you, and they are still hoping for the situation to somehow convert into at least a friendship kind of a deal, if not more than that. So they want to hold on to this hope that someday maybe you guys are going to reconnect again and everything is going to be fine again. But they don't want to tell it to you, express it to you, say it to you. They just want to keep this thought of reconnection to themselves only. Yeah, they just don't want to look weak and vulnerable in front of you. Not out of ego, I don't think so. It's out of ego, it's out of hurt and pain. They just don't want to get hurt again. They just don't want to create some kind of disappointment again and false hopes again. That is why they just want to protect themselves, at any cost. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of this month, June 2026. Before proceeding further, let me invite you to the 7-day 7 Osho meditation camp. online that I am conducting from 5th till the 11th of June 2026, every day from 4:30 till 5:30 in the evening Indian Standard Time. We are going to have a lot of fun, lot of healing, lot of laughter, lot of dancing. It is going to be a totally different kind of meditation camp that you have seen till this point of your life. If you want to start or restart your meditation journey or healing journey, this is an opportunity. And or if you want to enter into Osho's world, this is a great opportunity for you guys. Okay, we are going to do Kundalini meditation, seven chakra meditation, grounding meditation, laughter meditation, and on seventh day we are going to do Vipassana meditation. And these are going to be live sessions. No recordings will be provided because I am not allowed to do that. The fees is also very affordable. It's 3,500 for Indians, and for others it's 125 USD. So what are you waiting for? Just book your spot today, because we are starting from day after tomorrow on 5th of June itself. And I'll see you on the other side. Read all the instructions and everything before you guys are going to apply, and then apply, because the fees is non-refundable. Okay, and I'm going to leave the link in the description box. Even if one person is going to show up in the workshop, we are good to go. I am going to spread Osho's work in the world now, and this is my motto, so I'm starting from this month. So I'll see you on the other side, and take care. Let's start. Let's see the action from this person's side, if any, by the end of this month. Sagis, read everything properly. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. You know, they still have a lot of love for you. They still care. They still have this energy of wanting to have message communication, apology kind of a deal between you and them, but they are refusing to open up. They are refusing to say anything, do anything. They are just trying to protect themselves, Sagittarius. It's not like they're against you or against this connection, or they don't care. They do, but they are just trying to protect themselves from getting hurt again and giving you any kind of false hopes again. They are on the crossroads, not being able to understand what they should do and what they should not do in this direction. So they are choosing distance over this up in the air kind of energy. They are choosing distance over confusion. That is why they are in this energy of I'll see, I'll think about it, but they're not doing anything about it, at least for the time being. Let's see the guidance for you guys here in the situation, Sagis. So I have the Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. You guys have to keep a hold on this on and off, in and out, infatuation kind of energies, because you might not be able to understand the difference between attraction, infatuation, inconsistency, and love. You might be taking the highs and lows of a connection as love. Okay, love is consistent, it's boring. Okay, it's very, very boring. It becomes like we have motherly or fatherly love towards someone, right? So you guys have to detach yourself from the situation and stop attaching this situation as your ultimate happiness, that this person or this connection or this bond is your ultimate happiness, because this is not. It's just an illusion. Whatever you're trying to achieve from this connection is something that you're lacking from within yourself. Start giving that kind of feelings and energies to yourself, and you will not be you are not going to crave this much for this connection or this bond. And start from the start. Okay, start from the start. This time, whenever you are going to connect or reconnect with anybody, you just make sure that you're not putting all the responsibility of your happiness on them, on another person, on another situation. That is your responsibility to keep yourself happy. Nobody else's, not your father, mother, sibling, spouse, or children, or anyone or anything. It's your responsibility to keep yourself happy, and stop putting a label on inconsistency, on and off, in and out, adrenaline rush as love. It's not. Okay, it's not. This time, whenever you are going to start or restart anything, make sure you are going to take baby steps. You are going to take it slow, and you are going to understand the difference between love and infatuation, and love and just for fun kind of connection. Because from your side, you might be taking something or someone very, very seriously, but the other person might not be in that much serious zone, and or the vice versa is also possible. So make sure you are not going to repeat the same kind of mistake or mistakes that you keep on repeating again and again and again in your life. And you are going to take the responsibility of your happiness in your own hands. And then you are going to start from the start with baby steps, with this intention of okay, taking baby steps towards something or someone. Okay, slow, very slow energy, very slow moving. Okay, let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. And if you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance for yourself if you want to. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is go, the time is right. Okay, Sajis, let's see. Go, the time is right. When you receive this card, it is encouraging you to take action now. There's no time like the present, seize the moment. Okay, if you feel like taking some kind of action in this direction, go, the time is right for you guys. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagittarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you, and don't forget to check out the 7-day 7 Osho meditation link. I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.